Coming in today's Saturday session.
A Brooklyn, New York-based band, the Lone Bellow. With their southern roots, mellow harmonies, and soulful lyrics, you're going to like what you hear. The critics sure do.
Their debut album made 10 different Best of the Year lists in 2013, including People Magazine's Top 10. But there was no hint of the success to come when near tragedy struck a few years earlier.
If you ever let me break the spell of trying.
The Lone Bellow's Zach Williams started writing music by accident, or more accurately, because of one.
There was pride like the light.
I got married, first year into marriage. My wife fell off one of my family's horses, and she broke her neck and was like diagnosed quadriplegic. I had these close friends of mine that basically like lived with me through all the quiet moments of that time. And
That's when you started writing?
yeah, and I would just like read them my journal entries, and I would write in rhyme for some reason, and they were like, man, you should try to like learn how to play the guitar and sing at the same time, just go to open mics, and maybe this could be a cathartic thing. And then we were like, oh, if some miracle happens and Stacy can ever move again, like, let's all move to New York City together. And
The miracle did happen.
it did.
Stacy, who broke 4 vertebrae in the accident, recovered in just 6 months. The Williams moved to Brooklyn, where they still live with their 3 daughters. Well, this city's funny, because when you get a little momentum, it will lift you up. But if the momentum's in the other direction, it'll step on you.
Oh. Yeah, it'll let you know what you need to do with your life pretty quickly.
Pretty quick.
It's a lovely lonesome song.
There, Zach reconnected with musician and fellow Georgia native Brian Elmquist. They eventually started the Lone Bellow with Keneen Pipkin, who Williams had met at her brother's wedding.
And I was like, man, we should do music together. But she was living in Beijing,
Right.
so
Kind of a problem.
complicated.
Long commute.
Pipkin moved back to the U.S., but not to play music. You were going to culinary school.
And finished and was working as a pastry chef and eventually wanted to go back to China and work there. But just something about this music made me just want to invest in it.
They decided to form after an impromptu meeting at Dizzy's, a neighborhood diner.
The next day we put a rehearsal together. Just a couple minutes in, it was like, this is something else.
Something happened. Yeah. And you knew something happened. Right away?
Yeah, I mean, we were recording it, and we all went like, whoa, okay, our little thing, this isn't a side project anymore. And
What was it you all heard when you sang together that first time?
I can boil it down to one note. All 3 of us could sing full on, all out.
Wish I was gone. Wish I was dust.
And it just felt safe. It felt very natural.
Father, your sickness.
Like most bands, the Lone Bellow spends much of their time on the road, touring, leaving spouses like Stacy Williams at home for long stretches.
It gets hard. The city's hard, but it's beautiful at the same time. And this is home for us.
I don't think any of us moved here to like just come and play some bars and then move away. We moved here to live here with our group of friends and do it, you know?
We got high hopes of being funny old men.
Dude, I want to be that old man in the diner.
I do
I'm
too.
so pumped about it.
It takes hard work to get there.
I'm already
but
that
we're gonna
crazy
try.
guy, I'm just not old yet.
You just gotta get old. That's all.